Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time now for game number 2, as we have ourselves a couple picks into our drafts and a couple games left to go for myself and the cost. Team Secret versus iG.V. Not a bad showing from iG.V, but Secret were kind of on another level, it looked like, in that game.
Yeah, it feels like they just needed a bit more vision for that Shadow Blade. They have a Night Stalker during the nighttime. Maybe if they just invested into the gem, this game could have ended differently. But good showing from Team Secret. Not the best one, but still, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. If it was a little bit sloppy, a win is a win.
Those are the kind of wins, particularly in the group stage, you're fine with. I think when you've got a long tournament ahead. It's 6 days of Dota. You got to build up to your crescendo, which is the playoffs.
Oh, suddenly we're using such fancy words as crescendo.
Try to keep it a class act here. It's a major, you know. We're a Valve major, and here we are casting, you know, from your bedroom and from LA for a Chinese event. But you know, we're not always on site. You know, as much as we can talk about that, you know, our like Western majors, you know, we're not flying out the Chinese casters, the Russian casters always. So it doesn't, you know, it makes sense in a way. I don't hold a grudge against MDL for not flying us out. In fact, I'm quite happy to be in my pajamas casting rather than in China in a suit.
Yeah, I gotta agree. It's a long trip. Feels a little bit better, but there's always a downside. You can't hang out with the people you love, like I would hang out with you. Apparently you don't love me. You just love sitting in pajamas instead.
Exactly, man. Pajamas 1, my dog 2, Lacoste. You're probably like 3-4, okay? You know? You're up there.
I hope your girlfriend is not listening.
She's asleep, don't worry. It's 4 in the morning. One of the perks of casting at 4 in the morning, you know, I can say whatever I want without getting in trouble. What do we got?
Someone clip this and post on Reddit.
Ah, shit.
So we have a good night vision heroes, Night Stalker, and Lycan has the same amount of the vision when he's in Shapeshift.
Yep.
1800.
Also,
this is the hero that I want to see. What?
Also has the Howl against the nighttime.
Yes.
Which is always very effective.
And we have an Axe. This is the hero that I like to see. The hero is so strong. I think I didn't see him too much today, but he's been picked a lot in other games.
Yeah, he was getting very popular during Epicenter, where Liquid were picking him a lot. And it seemed like more and more teams started valuing this hero quite a lot as an offlaner, particularly when you pair him with like these spammy 4 positions like Leshrac and Skyrath. Skyrath Axe was very popular. You just put your Battle Hunger and your Arcane Bolts on the enemy carry and just spam them out of the lane. But Axe Night Stalker, decent combo as well.
I wonder what they're gonna put with the Axe. I mean, maybe okay. So it's probably gonna be Night Stalker and Axe. I'm a bit sleepy, but we're gonna change that with some water. Yeah, water is always good.
Stay hydrated, always good. I just finished my cup of water. I was just thinking, man, I should have filled it up before this game. I just took my last sip, but that's okay. We'll survive. I'll get hydrated after the game. Anything crazy? Winter Wyvern ban. We saw this actually used against Lycan in Thailand as a counter pick of sorts. It was, I believe, Secret actually losing to Keen Gaming, or maybe it was EG. I want to say it was one of the Secret losses where they picked Lycan and a Winter Wyvern beat them.
Well, Winter Wyvern is known to be a counter for a Lycan because all the units start attacking, but it's not that effective. If you have good mobile heroes that are speedy, it's hard to use a good Winter Wyvern ulti, especially if you're playing a Winter Wyvern as hard position 5 and you don't get anything from the early stages. You don't have any mobility item, no Glimmer Cape, no Blink Dagger. Then it's really hard, the Winter Wyvern game. You just need to get to that level 10, get the GPM talent, and then you can build into those items that you need to position yourself.
Yeah. It always feels nice playing these supports with level 10 talents. Like, you may not pick them for those talents, but when you get there, it's like, ooh, I'm a support, and suddenly you don't really have to pay for the wards. The ward money just starts coming in by itself.
Yeah, but then it gets into your head, why would I buy ward if if I have more gold.
Oh.
That's what happens in public games. Like, suddenly, look at me, I'm the carry now.
Your 5-position silencer has like 4 big items on himself, and you're just like, we can't see anything. What's happening? Oh, Jakiro for secret. Heavy push seems to be the theme here. You've got Liquid Fire, you've got Lycan, Doom as a frontline tank as well. Also a hero that builds Yule Scepter. I feel like you always want to have a Yule Scepter against an axe. That guy blink calls,
yes.
You want to Yule's him right away.
Also, a carrier that gives you one more aura with the Lycan units, which is great. And again, Tusk for Yapzor, just to save. I mean, this is a great Tusk game. Against the Axe Call, if he doesn't get called, if he gives them wrong number, Tusk can just save those people that are called or from AA ulti.
Yeah, and they picked that immediately. The second the AA was picked, they just insta-picked Tusk. They had it already planned out as their hero. Regardless of what iG.V got, they were picking Tusk. And I think that's fine, because, no, it's group stage, you're playing a lot of games. They've already shown they want to play the Tusk, so it doesn't really reveal anything to teams that they're going to keep picking Tusk. As Naga Siren as a
Wait, what?
carry.
So this is Naga carry, yes?
I mean, look who we're casting. It's Miracle. This guy is the Naga Siren player.
Oh, I'm not sure about this Naga Siren pick. If you look at the lineup, I mean, you're playing against the Lycan and Jakiro. If that Radiance, maybe it could not be Radiance. I mean, you can build Naga in various different ways when you play it as a carry, but still, they can just run you over with their heroes.
Yeah, it feels very risky and a very volatile way to play, going for a greedy Radiance build.
Yes.
In this game. I wonder if Miracle's... I mean, he's known for playing the Naga Siren in that split-pushing Radiance style, but perhaps he's going to play more of that fighting style. No-Tail recently did like a Diffusal Manta-type build on the hero, so there are other ways you can play the hero that is still effective.
So what do they need? They can still get something to combine the Naga Siren ulti with.
The Naga does give you an ensnare against Lycan, which is always nice. Something that can lock him in place. That with the axe and the Ice Blast to follow up that setup does feel like a decent way of actually killing him. Let's see, what happened last time they played Naga? I found a Naga game. They won a day or two ago. Miracle played Naga Siren and went Meteor Hammer, Greaves, Aghanim Scepter. What?
What other heroes did they have? Like, that's more utility build.
They had a Tidehunter, they had a Lina, a Night Stalker, and an AA. So he was effectively the carry, but he went full utility. They had a Lina who went carry items. Lina has a Bloodstone, Shadowblade type build. They beat IG, and IG's done pretty well at this tournament, so... I am surprised to see a Meteor Hammer Greaves build out of a carry Naga, but you know, I want to see how something like that works.
So do you think it's gonna be a Lina mid? Like, they don't see the matchup, so that's bad for them. They can put Lycan mid, put Jakiro mid if needed, but probably the last hero is gonna be mid lane.
I mean, if they want to go for that utility Naga, they want a scaling mid, which Wind Ranger gives them, similar to what the Lina did in that other game where they played it. We'll see how Sakata can do in this one.
I mean, Tusk ulti is really good against the Wind Ranger because if the Wind Run is active, it never misses. It's 100%.
What do you think Secret want to lane against the Wind Ranger?
Wind Ranger is such a strong laner right now. What do we have left in the pool? I mean, how does something like maybe a Razor does, because it can purge the Wind Run? Or they can go something like a Pugna maybe. Could not be a bad idea if they want to finish this game quickly.
Yeah, they're the ones who seem to maybe want to go for the more fast-paced game here.
Yeah.
What's it going to be? 5 seconds to decide. Team Secret, they probably need mid-one's hero with their last pick, and it's going to be a Templar Assassin. Here I was thinking, if they pick Lina, you definitely go into that TA, but even against the Wind Ranger, TA pretty decent. Doesn't deal that well with the wind run, and Focus Fire can quickly break the refraction, but it's still a pretty strong laner here.
I did not see this matchup for a very long time. Since Wind Ranger was not a popular pick at all with the recent buff, she became like a hot pick. She scales really well into the mid and the late game because of the changes from Maelstrom. And also in the later stages of the game, she gets Aghanim, Scepter +1 more damage dealing items, either MKB, Daedalus, Bloodthorn, whatever. She's just a beast.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like if this game drags a lot, like this push-oriented strat from Secret is going to fall off. Lycan, TA, later this game goes, the tougher it's going to get. Axe is going to scale well with Blade Mail and be able to deal with these heroes. You've got a Naga Siren, Wind Ranger, who can kite them around with shackle shots. You've got a Tusk Snowball save, but it does feel like iG.V, if they can get to the late game and not be behind, have a good chance of winning this game.
I love Lycan's name, 50 Centaur.
What does 50 Centaur even mean?
It's like 50 Cent, but Dota related.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 50 Cent is so forgotten.
Oh, man, yeah. I'm too young for that, Lacoste. Come on, man. I wish I was that young. No.
I wonder what the build on Naga is gonna be. He has Mana Boots and Ring of Aquila queued up. Nothing special about that because you can just disassemble Mana Boots, build into... If you're going for a Radiance build, go for that Octarine core. If he's gonna go for the build that you mentioned, get the Guardian Greaves.
Yep. Easy breezy. And now 5-man smoke into the enemy jungle. Where are they headed? What are they looking to do? Team Secret hugging behind their tier 1 tower. Have a smoke of their own. I believe they're going to use this just a bit later on. And good news for Ace, he's already tucked himself away in his tower, so he does not need to go adventuring out. I say that, he may get caught here. Miracle gets the ensnare. Have they got anything to follow this one up with? The body block's there. Miracle really wants to get this kill. He can always give the aggro of the tower to someone else if he needs to, and that's exactly the plan here as they chase down Ace under the tier 1 tower. And the Wind Ranger, the mid, gets the last hit. Perfect outcome for iG.V.
Yeah, they didn't waste too much region. One tango on Axe, one tango on Naga Siren.
Oh, look at this though.
Both of them have a lot of mangoes.
Puppy knows the courier's coming out with his items. Oh, it looked like it was coming out.
That's a smart play. It's gonna come out. He's just waiting for one more item.
I'm surprised he hasn't planted
this is
the ward
huge.
there. Yeah, he's gonna get this on the way out with the Tango's mantle. Yeah, he's going to go for the body block. Puppy, he's going to get it on the way back, I believe, though. Doesn't go scouting for it, and he'll see it soon enough. So he should be able to get this courier, but will not stop the items from reaching the mid lane. 1 right click, 2 easy pickings for Puppy. Heads up play. Top lane, by the way. Ace coming back to his lane, getting Dovin again. This guy, he can't catch a break. Dogfights may pay for this with his life, but even that I don't think is going to be the case. Okay, with the Ice Shard, yeah, they double TP'd. Just the Jakira was not going to be enough, but the Ice Shards as well from the Tusk guarantee they get the kill.
This is Dota 2 for you. Like, I love what's already happening in this game. Both of them have vision on the mid lane, what's happening. Can you use Side Blades against the Wind Run? Like, hit the creeps? Does it still hit?
I believe so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it should still hit.
Let's see. Come on. Test it out.
Yeah, find out for us. He used the Wind Run very early here. He may pay with his life. Mid one has another refraction, and luckily, luckily the Ice Shot doesn't last as long as it used to, but even so, they still get the kill.
Yeah, he missed the last Side Blades for the last hit. It didn't connect.
Bottom lane, Miracle doing what he can to zone out this Doom. Lanes overall should be pretty good for iG.V, but a bit too much aggression coming out from Wind Ranger at mid. Costs Cicada his life as gets punished by this Tusk rotation. Oh, nicely played by Tusk. Yapso's found super, cancels the clarity, and actually probably just has this kill. He can chase him down with the Orb of Venom. He's got a snowball as well. Couple more right clicks. As they get in close, Super's a little bit faster without the Orb of Venom slow.
Fairy Fire?
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he
doesn't want to chase, yeah.
Even if he died there, it's not that bad. Right now, he has no mana, no HP on AA. And look at Yabzor, he's lurking around. He wants to get that kill.
Not gonna go
or maybe
for it.
not. It's better just to leave him, so he needs 15 seconds to go back to base region and come back.
It's crazy how Dota has changed such that there's scenarios like that where you just don't actually need or want the kill, perhaps. See how things progress down bottom. Miracle being pressured quite a bit by Team Secret. Does look like the lanes have stabilized a little bit.
So what do we have top? That's just a casual Jakiro farming and Ace just jungling a little bit.
Yeah, just has got 15 last hits, but I imagine some of those are from that small camp.
Oh, in July, he's gonna die.
Whoa.
He didn't spin. That's a dead axe.
He was looking for the kill on Puppey and did not find the spins, it appears. Back at bottom, Miracle's getting completely bullied and zoned away from the camp. Interesting, Fata has not gone Devour just yet. Gotta imagine he'll get it at level 4. There's no Satyr creep there, just a Centaur for now, but getting an extra spell on a Doom always feels good to have.
I guess they just want to keep the pressure on the lane, get the kill on AA with the level 2 Infernal Blade and Scorched Earth.
Yeah.
They have enough kill potential plus Orb of Venom. There's also boots on the Tusk. Yabzor, does he want to stack this camp because they don't like the creep wave?
Doesn't look like he's going to go for that. He's just going to
he
body
just wants to block.
Yes. And he's probably going to go check the room, which is a double damage, so potentially could find a kill off of this if he goes and grabs it. Instead, it's bottom lane. Doom has been gone on here, and Fata, with the Scorched Earth out, may barely survive. Super, one more right click is not quite going to be enough. The Stout Shield with the health regen. And Fata now does get the Devourer off, finds a Centaur. Barely escaping with his life there. As now they're going to go in on the Tusk instead. He's going to get rooted here. Has got a Snowball, which he may just need to use to stay alive. Yapsaw, okay, Snowball. We're buying some time. Last right click comes in from the AA. Does get the kill in the end.
Yeah, the problem for Tusk right now is because of the recent changes here. When he's rooted, he can't use the Snowball.
Making his life a whole lot harder in this off lane. As Miracle will be forced back. He's going to pop the Shrine though, so he doesn't have to spend too much time out of this lane. Perhaps asking if the Wind Ranger wants to join, but I'm not sure Wind Ranger's going to be there in a timely fashion, so we'll go for a solo
spawning.
Shrine.
2 for iG.V so far, 1 for Secret, 2 for Secret. Alright, pretty even.
Pretty even indeed. Nighttime has hit. We'll see what Dogfights can do. He's level 3. So could look to set something up with the Axe, who has level 2 Battle Hunger, but it feels like they may want a third hero if they want to try and do that. Lane Ward does give vision too.
Yapzor's reading enemy movement really well. He's already top because they're not gonna move to the bottom lane. They wanna get the kill, get the bigger kill. Probably try to go for a Lycan.
It may be nighttime, but they're the ones getting aggressive going on in July. Unfortunately for Yapzor though, Battle Hunger bringing him very low in July. May have to use a call. He does do so. The kill. Who's it going to go on first? In July gets the spin, takes down Yapzor before he dies. 1-for-1 trade there. Pretty good for iG.V in a 2v3 that they can get that kill.
Bottom lane, they're trying to make a move on Doom.
There's the Cold Feet proc, and Fata just going to use the Devour. I think accepting that there's no escape for him. There was another Riptide if Miracle need to chase, and gets the kill. We'll start pressuring the tower a little bit too with the siege creep. As things start to go pretty well for iG.V in this laning stage. TA and Lycan both farming well though, and Lycan is a hero that takes a little while to build up. Needs that Helm of the Dominator before he can truly start having that big impact, but he's got it now.
What does he have? What is that creep?
Centaur. So we can use the shapeshift with the stun. Which is always a pretty scary thing. And he's going to go for it. He's going to look for the kills up top. Axe is going aggressive, but here comes Lycan. Centaur in the wings. Once in July gets the stun. He's going to get at least 1 kill off of this. Can he go for the second? Don't think he can get dogfights as well.
He has enough time. Yeah.
It's going to wear off, and if you overcommit a TP in, could punish you. Even someone like the Naga Siren could TP for that one.
So we didn't talk about the mid matchup. TA on 6 CS ahead. Pretty even. denies. Do we have any stacks for TA? Nothing on the left, nothing on the right side.
Now we get to find out soon what Naga's going to go for. This is like, okay, has Radiance queued up. Radiance game, says Miracle. Not going for that bizarre Meteor Hammer carry Naga from the other day. I just opened up Dota Buff and saw that game and I was just like, what the heck is going on? Like, he was definitely a carry that game as well.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time for him to build this Radiance. He has a decent amount of farm in the laning stage, but he's being pressured. Doom is level 5.5, which means that he's gonna have ulti pretty soon.
Going in again on the Doom. Doom, a very low armor hero, and the Riptide, definitely something that Doom does not enjoy having to fight into. As Miracle looks to chase him down, there is another Riptide, but that ensnare will stop the chase. As Miracle gets another ensnare of his own off, and they're going to change targets, going on Yapzor instead. Miracle should be able to finish off this kill. It's Super on the AA, getting the last hit. Well played, well rotated by Dogfights. As mid one will pop the Shrine, perhaps a bit too early. Fata was probably thinking, bro, get away from me.
Heroes that can move to jungle and leave the lane are really valuable right now. Look at Jakiro's level. He's level 5.5. I mean, he is involved in 4 kills and 0 deaths. That's why he has a lot of XP, but he's gonna get so much more since Lycan just decided to jungle up a little bit and leave the XP and the lane for him.
Cold feet into ensnare. He goes for the TP out. Fata gets rooted before it connects though. Another kill. Super is on a killing spree. It's something Secret do really well, having these heroes, particularly on Ace, but even sometimes mid one, that give up the lane to both Puppey and Yapzor, and as a result, everyone gets these fast level 6s. Another cold feet into ensnare. This combo working out perfectly. Miracle with the 2 points in ensnare, not giving Tusk a chance to snowball out.
Jakiro TP at bottom. Puppey, when he plays Jakiro, he always goes arcane boots, playing pretty greedy.
Charge in on mid. The Shackle is there. Hits the Purge creep, but it's going to be chasing him right back 1 second before Windrun. He gets it off. Instantly gets Purged though. Great play from Ace, using that Purge on the Windrun. Getting the kill onto half.
Runes are spawning. He's pinging it out. Ace wants to pick up both.
Yeah, he's not going to get both. 2 apiece.
Even Steven.
For top lane, Ace, no ultimate right now, but in July doesn't pose too much of a threat. This Axe has died 3 times in lane, and his Blink Dagger is coming quite a bit slow because of that.
Oh, AA bought Tome. He's already level 6. He should give this Tome to Axe. Axe is 5, not level 6 yet.
Doom, he wound up his ultimate there, but didn't end up committing it. Shackle shot on mid, not going to latch on. He's got the Tomb. He's not using it. Or the Tome.
I think he's gonna give it to... No, Night Stalker is also level 5. That they need it on Night Stalker.
He's giving it to Night Stalker, who's going to put it in and pop it. As they do look to rotate up top. Like, not an easy kill. I don't know if these 2 supports can get this one. They're going to go for it though. TP's immediately coming, and Ace is, yeah, more than okay. Even just with 1 TP, he's able to get out there. One farming up some Ancients, has 1700 gold. And that ward's being pinged, I believe. Yeah, they know. They had a ward of their own scouting in this rotation, so iG.V, their moves are being spotted.
Yeah, it's insane how much one ward can change things, especially in the early/mid game. Like, look at Puppey. He planted the ward, and now he's just sitting at the tower collecting XP. He has a TP, not ready though, but if they decide to dive, they want to make something happen. With this nighttime, it's going to be another nighttime in 15 seconds.
Yep.
My god, Jakiro is so farmed. Level 8, and he bought the Tome for himself.
He really wants that level 10 talent. He's like, I want to get some experience this game and get some levels. Leveling up Ice Path already. I imagine we'll see a Yule Scepter rush out of him, but we'll have to wait and see if that is definitely going to be the case or not. As for bottom lane...
Ice Path is your strongest spell.
Yeah, the lockdown this game seems like it's going to be well worth it. He's rotating bottom. They want to defend this one. Yeah, checking the ice vortex in the trees to see if anyone's there. Fata, though, he has eluded it so far. Are they going to drop another vortex? Here comes the Doom. Fata goes in, but he can't get the Doom on Miracle. Ice Blast goes in as well. Wind Ranger going to try and finish off the tower. He's taking tower shots. Oh, no. He might just die here.
Well, she can't do anything. She can't TP out, which is a classic move when Naga uses the sleep.
She could have walked away. Lacoste, you gotta just walk away.
Well, maybe that's true.
That's a bit too high level, you know. They don't teach that one in the in course number 1 in the Chinese pro scene. You know, you got to get to like at least 3rd stage professional Dota courses.
I was wrong. Puppy gave Tusk this tomb, as you like to call it, or a tome.
Tomb.
Yeah, but they want Tusk to get to level 10 because he has the GPM talent. That makes a lot more sense.
TP's coming in bottom. They want to defend this one. Deny could come in. Are they going to deny this one? Somebody deny it. Okay, they're going to get the kill.
You read patch notes?
Yeah. The AA, man. You could get one right click off or you could deny the tower. That is not the play, but nonetheless, they get the kill on mid one and they're looking for more. Dogfights has found Puppy. Gets him with the silence. Shackle shot onto 2. Lycan going to come in and look to counterplay this one with Doom in the front lines. Does not look like they can run past this guy. Sakata's going to go in with the focus fire, try and bring him down. There's going to be a snowball in, but he can still start right-clicking away at Fata here, getting him very low. Will bring him down, and it's not until the Lycan shows up that this fight starts to look good for Team Secret, who've taken out 2 very quickly off of Ace's rotation in, and his Necrobook already online and almost level 2 already.
Yeah, even though Lycan used a lot of time to try to kill Naga because he knows the sleep is down, killed 2 illusions first and chased the wrong one, and then he decided like, wow, there are 2 kills that I can actually take. Just rip them apart.
Finds the easy kills, and the problem here for IGV is they're still waiting for this Radiance to come online. It's this slow build-up where you can't really do a whole lot until you actually have this Radiance, it feels like. They're all in on Miracle getting up to it.
Yeah, it feels like this game could last for another 50, 60 minutes, or this game could end in 15, depending how they're gonna play. Naga Siren, as you mentioned, 2.5k away from a Radiance. They need the Blink Dagger on Axe. He's farming the Ancient stacks. That's gonna be their tool. Initiate, move the Night Stalker, and follow up with the AALT.
Yeah, this Ancient stack will get him up to that Blink Dagger, very importantly, but like you say, this game can end so incredibly fast. Necrobook 3 on Lycan, Deso on TA, instant easy Roches, and those Roches will quickly turn into a tower push. Even a very fast early high ground siege could come out.
Oh, Naga Siren doomed, body block.
Top lane, oh, Naga Siren's doomed, okay. Well, that's elsewhere on the map. Top lane Puppy manages to scout out the AA. They are going to lose the Naga Siren down bottom. Back up top, mid one. Turns it around onto the Night Stalker, and Puppy's ward scouted out the entire IGV rotation up top. And this ward has been mega value.
What a play from Ace, man. He had one wolf scouting the Naga Siren, and he just used the Doom and body blocked until he was in a range to use the Infernal Blade.
That's quite the play as IGV find themselves further and further behind. This game quickly getting out of control, but a blink call from Axe looking to bring down mid one, who will be taken out by the Night Stalker. Not the ideal hero to get the last hit on, but
that's a mid gun.
Bottom, Sleep. Setting up, Miracle. There's a Cold Feet Ensnare combo here. The Ice Path coming out on the Axe. That's going to stop him from getting a good blink call off. And in July may just die here. Uses the Cold, but he's going to die to the Infernal Blade. They do end up losing the Lycan thanks to that Ensnare Cold Feet combo. Looks like they want to finish off this Helm of the Dominator. Creep does go down to the power shot.
That's 200 gold, right?
Yep.
Right now. Yeah, that's a lot of gold.
Nice use of the Sleep as a setup there. It's a long cooldown, but it feels well worth it at this stage of the game. Hopeful Shackle in the mid lane from Wind Ranger. IGV, you know, they not out of this one yet, but it's just like one or two lost team fights could very quickly see this game get out of control for them.
Yeah, TA is gonna finish her Deso, Necrobook 3 ready on Lycan. Another Doom is gonna be online soon, so they can just go for the Roche. They know the song is down, pretty big cooldown on level 2.
They scanned out dogfights here. Will they find him in the trees? Look like they're hunting for him just yet. He will TP before he gets found. Puppy at bottom, trying to defend this tier 1 tower. Does he read patch notes? Deny this tier 1. Puppy.
No, get back.
Miracle's like, alright, I'll take this one. There's a glyph. Should just leave some illusions behind to finish it off then. Yeah, he'll stick him on the tower. Tower from Miracle. Double damage. Here's the Roshan. Ace has a Necrobook 3, but it is going to be up for a little bit longer if they want to go into Roche here. And mid one's Desolated, not quite complete. Can iG.V contest this one? No Naga sleep for 45 seconds. It's going to be a tough fight to take. You can keep on spamming these power shots here as they do kill off the Necro Archer. And they may have a double damage, but there's no Necrobooks. Nice blink dodge from mid one. Injuly suddenly in a terrible position here as the Ice Pass comes in. Vata has the Doom, doesn't find a good target for it right away. The Ice Shard's not going to get the block they wanted on the Wind Ranger. Instead, it's Injuly they're going to go for as AA and Axe both fall. And while there may have been no Necrobook, Secret still had a very strong position around that Roshan pit.
Yeah, they have a good vision. Also Sigil. We never talk about Sigil, how good it is. If you don't have the heroes to kill the Sigil, Night Stalker is good because you can fly over, but it provides so much move and attack speed reduction. Also quick fingers on mid one, just blinking out. Did you know that there's a custom game where you can test this stuff, like blinking out of the axe call? You
like the Manta and stuff, like the quick reactions custom game. Yeah. It's one of those things which some players are really good at. Sleep in mid, they're looking to set up. They have the Radiance. Blink Call could come to fold this one up. Can they time it right? Blink Call only gets one. There's an instant blink out, but they will get the Doom as a result, and that means no Doom for this upcoming fight. But unfortunately, they couldn't get anyone else as Axe will break through the Necrobook, take some damage, but make sure that they get some extra gold for their economy.
Oh, so this could be a really long game. Whenever I see Nagasar, whenever she uses ulti, I expect something to drop from outer space. I expect the Meteor Hammer.
Yeah, or at least like a Disruptor or a Jakiro to follow it up, but no, just an Axe Blink Call. This is where, you know, Secret are going to get a lot of value out of these Blink Daggers. They've also managed to complete that Yule Scepter on Puppy's Jakiro, which will help deal with this Axe. He is level 15 on Jakiro. He's tied the highest level in the game.
Did you know that the Meteor Hammer, I was watching a documentary yesterday, some weapons, medieval weapons, it's actually a weapon, a Chinese weapon.
Wow. So not some made up thing, is Dogfights will have to make up some way out of this game.
In which context it's used.
So it's this Chinese hammer that just they use to smite people.
It's not a hammer, it's like on a chain. It's like two balls on a chain, or one ball.
Man, Ace is down dead in the mid lane. iG.V are finding some good pickoffs here as they do disengage.
They exactly need to do that. Yeah, they just need to try to get a pick off, just buy time for Naga Siren so she can get a couple of more items. Just delay the push because as we talked about, as we discussed, Team Secret lineup at one point is gonna fall off. Templar Assassin and Lycan are the heroes that kind of fall off past 50-minute mark.
Here goes iG.V. This Wind Ranger pick has found a lot of kills for the team, involved in 7 kills so far. Looking for another. Puppy's Jakiro has been fodder some of this time. Doesn't get the shackle shot, and Puppy instantly yules into Ice Path, but Dogfight still considers chasing, but with the TP's coming in, not a good idea. It's Yapster also going for a Yule Scepter, by the way.
You should be able to fly over the Ice Path with Hunter in the night.
Man, that ice freeziness raises with the Night Stalker. You know, if you're anywhere near it, you're gonna get frozen.
Well, Night King could fly over An ice bat.
That's true.
Night King Stalker.
That's a new hero coming to Dota 2 what the fuck mode. Here goes Ace. They had the vision. They have another observer one here. Once again, these obs scouting things out, and it's going to be Axe blinking into the ice path. Still gets the call into Yapzor. The Yule Scepter is there to try to buy Yapzor some time. Yapzor is still very low. They've lost 2 already. Ace is just tearing them apart on the backlines here. Naga trying to buy some time to get people out of there. Dogfights, though, has no escape, and 3 heroes dead. Secret play that fight incredibly well. Once again, they're fighting around these wards here. They saw the entire IGV team coming with an observer ward, and Lycan's able just to ulti in and demolish them.
Vision win games, but there's always one guy who says vision or wards don't deal damage, right?
Now, they don't make you look good, you know. They don't. You don't get highlight reels from planting observer wards. That guy wants to make a flashy MLG 360 no-scope play on Rubik. He's not going to do that by getting observer wards.
Yeah, but what if you spin 360 and plant an observer ward?
I mean, the observer ward will help him still seal a Ravage, so I actually don't know if that argument works. Here goes Doom. He's caught out by the Shackle on the sides here. This is not good for Fatih. He's trying to sneak his way in, but gets caught. Axe also going to catch up mid one, who may have an Aegis, but he does not have any way out of that Axe call, and with the Blade Mail on Axe.
Another Shackle ready?
Can they bring him down? Perfect Shackle. They get mid one inside of it. Doesn't have a focus fire, but they're going to chop him in 2. As Ace is forced to just shapeshift and run. Puppy's low as well. In July, gets the Battle Hunger. That should be the end of poor Puppin. Next up is Yapzor, who has a blink as well as a TP. Should be okay here as he TPs his way out of there. Great team fight coming in from iG.V.
Yeah, first the Shackle connects, AA ulti connects onto the Templar Assassin as well. They control TA with an axe. TA respawns, no BKB, and then Axe just cuts again with the Culling Blade. Like this spell is so good against the Aegis carriers, against the Wraith King as well. Just use it, get the extra attack speed and the move speed, and just kill him again quickly.
Ooh, Blink Doom. Sakata on the Wind Ranger getting a bit too aggressive there. He's just going to turn and fight. Actually may live still. Yapzor's Blink was already used. The Ice Shard.
This is going to hit.
Yeah, it's going to hit and gives vision for the Snowball. Didn't manage to juke it, and as a result, Wind Ranger goes down, and it looks like Super will be a second death as well. Good decision to hold his ground and just fight Vata there to force him to run away, but ultimately could not escape the Ice Shards of Yapzor.
Yeah, but there's still this Naga Siren. They're trading kills. Pretty even game. Less than 1k gold lead for iG.V. She's all over the map. They don't have the best heroes to outpush the lanes. Okay, Templar Assassin is good. Lycan can deal with summons, with Necrobooks, get rid of the vision as well, but it's hard to deal with Boots of Travel Naga Siren Radiance.
He's been caught top. Doesn't have an escape. Gives away his life there as Puppy found him with the Jakiro. But as you're saying, no good answer for this Naga Siren is definitely going to be a problem as this game goes on. Naga's ability to just keep all these lanes pushed out. Kills off some Necrobooks too, so even more gold going Miracle's way. He is well on top of the net worth chart now. Some prowess on this Naga Siren being shown. No surprises here. Miracle, one of the best Naga Siren players in the world, and on point this game so far.
We didn't talk about the Wind Ranger. Blink, just to position herself, is going for
pretty standard
Lincoln
items.
Sphere. Yeah, pretty standard item build for
the Lincolns is like the one deviation, but makes sense against the Doom, of course. I guess nothing too crazy or unconventional. Some early BKBs, like Axis getting a BKB already.
In this kind of games, you expect TA to be like a couple of thousands above everyone else, but there was no stacks for her at all because they were fighting all the time. No one is picking up bounty runes, just pretty much static lanes, action happening all over the map.
Yep, and yeah, as a result, TA is not in a position where she feels strong enough to fight into like the Naga, like even deal with like these Naga illusions and stuff. She's getting kited. These BKBs that Secret are going to get on both Ace's Lycan and the TA of mid one they can still deal with them. They've got Axe Call, they've got Ensnare, they've got really good tools to pierce through BKB.
Yeah, but they only need Axe with the BKB, so they can't Yule Scepter him up. One is ready on Jakiro, one almost ready on Tusk, that's what you mentioned. It's also good to throw himself in the air against the Naga Siren root mechanic, and then he can use a Snowball as well.
Yep.
Also to cancel the wind run.
Yeah, this is not a game where Cicada's being able to rely on this wind run as a defensive tool. It started with the Lycan coming to the lane with the Purge creep, and since then it's gotten a bit worse. Puppey is getting a pipe for the team, help deal with this Radiance damage, as well as some of the AA spells, but it feels like the Radiance, like clearing out creep waves has just been one of the biggest problems. So just able to help a creep wave and all the heroes block a Riptide with Radiance is going to be the idea with this item.
They just don't want to fight yet, but look at the gold swing. It was even a couple of minutes ago, now it's 5,000 gold lead for Secret.
Yeah, what happened? Oh, I guess that was bounty runes or something? No, it wasn't even bounty runes. There haven't been any for quite some time, so...
Let me just check. So Miracle picked up bounty rune, Miracle picked up 2 bounty runes, so I'm not sure what happened. Well, they were getting a couple of kills, but 5,000 gold, it just doesn't feel right.
Maybe it was like an item.
Probably the game is lying. We're just too smart, Parker. The game is lying. Those numbers are not right.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, they go off the map for a little bit, and it seems like iG.V are not farming the lanes outside of the Naga, but typically Naga is a hero that will farm all 3 lanes. Anyways, Roshan has respawned, and I think iG.V are thinking about contesting it. They smoke forward. Naga turning off the Radiance, but no one's defending this mid tier 2 tower. Here we go, there's a Blink Call catching up. No Yule Scepter to follow up. There's Nice Blast on 2. Mid one's already going to be dead. He buys back immediately. They want to take this fight. They still have a tier 1 tower as well, allowing them to TP right back in, and Miracle is going to TP himself out of there. Times it perfectly so he doesn't get stunned. And Secret, can they get Roshan off of this? I believe with all those spells being used, they may have put themselves in a pretty good position for this. Super can scout it out with the Vortex, though. No sleep on Miracle. Can send in some illusions, but this Roche is dropping fast. Max will have a Blink Call, but you got to imagine there's a Yule Scepter or some counterplay that will come out. Puppey going to hit an Ice Palm. That catches Injuly. He's going to get hit by the damage over time, and there is no play for Injuly to make. Should be a fight for Secret to take now. If they can take out this Axe, that takes away one of their biggest fighting tools. Night Stalker gets back to the high ground here. The Shrine going to keep Injuly alive only for a little bit longer as they get the kill on the AA of Super as well. And they're not done. They want this Wind Ranger. Lycan will chomp her to bits. At this point, very clear, iG.V should have just given up that Roche and not trying to stop Secret from grabbing it.
Maybe if Nagasara did not TP back home, but just TP to the tower, she could just easily pull that off. She had enough mana, and she was at 100% HP. Maybe just keep scouting with the illusion so they can have a vision. So right now, they don't have nothing to fight with. Does Wind Ranger have a buyback? Nope. This game could be just over right now.
Yeah. Normally this is where Naga would be creep skipping waves with illusions, but the Naga was down bottom, was not pushing out these waves, so they're going to get melee racks at bottom. Looks like they're going to go for at top, and then now they're going to go for bottom as well. The T2 tower in mid means they have to go bottom, but they don't mind doing that. Lycan's rooted, but he's got an Aegis, so he doesn't mind if he goes down here. He has an ultimate in a few seconds here. They get the Yules on the Axe. Good play with the call there. The Ice Blast still will land, though. See if Secret want to re-engage here, as Mid One says, yeah, you betcha we do. BKB, he goes charging in, does get rooted, which will prevent him from chasing any further, but he doesn't need a chase to get this melee racks, as Ace will get brought down by the Focus Fire, has a shapeshift when he respawns, which I imagine he will just be popping right away. Ace getting chipped away at by the Maelstrom Focus Fire. He can turn around and fight this one potentially, but no, he's getting brought very, very low, and I think he just has to turn and run. Secret taking 2 melee barracks. Should be feeling pretty confident about the position they find themselves in. They can just fall back, take some of these shrines if they want to.
I'm not sure iG.V has enough to fight against Team Secret. They're controlling this Axe. He's missing every time 500 gold so that he can have this BKB. Use this Blade Mail to the full potential. Every time he's in, he gets Yuled.
Be such a different story if he had that item, and
yes,
The other big story is, look at Secret. Their supports are so rich right now. They're out farming the Axe on the Jakiro. Tusk has 9k net worth. Everyone on Secret has a lot of items to play around. And that's just giving them so many more tools to take these team fights.
Yeah, this is just Jakiro effect. He is 3 levels above the highest hero on the Radiant. XP talent on level 10. Also, he has a GPM talent. So that gold is gonna add up as well. Tusk with the GPM and Jakiro as well. Plus you have a Doom with the war bonus gold.
Yeah, having gold and experience talents, it's like a support wet dream right there. Things looking pretty grim for iG.Vitality here. I've seen Miracle's Nagasiren pull these games back before, but Naga just is not quite the hero she used to be if you go back 3 or 4 years to when this split-pushing Radiance Nagasiren was just a bane of competitive Dota's existence.
Thank you, Ice Frog.
Exactly. No more Nagasiren, thank you very much. You know, it's been a very peaceful year of competitive Dota. No Alchemists, no Nagas. It's been refreshing.
Yeah, well, Alchemist is pure garbage. Like, there's no banter in, so he can't pick that up. It looks pretty unplayable.
Yeah. Every now and then I feel like I'll see an Alchemist pick tried out, and it's like, it doesn't feel all too great.
It was good at one time. People were using it as position for just get a, let's say, a Blink Dagger, Solar Crest, or Medallion, and buff your team with Aghanim Scepter if you have this one farmed core like Alina, Wind Ranger, whatever.
I'm a big fan of this item, by the way. Puppy has a Dagon. This one-shots illusions. You know, this Naga illusion comes to clear your Quip Wave, boom, Dagon. Puppy's reading patch notes, man. I mean, this is an old patch note, but it's something that I think a lot of players don't take advantage of that much. Because often the Naga illusions are just by themselves. It's not like 2 or 3 illusions go to a wave.
Let's see that Dagon. There's an illusion.
You know, he's not going to get that one. He's going for the next one. There's one coming his way. I'm ready for it. Okay.
Just disappeared.
This is the play, though. Puppy, he knows what's up. He's ready for anything coming his way. He wants these. There we go. Dagon's one illusion. His team deal with the other. He's probably telling his team, those 2 illusions, we need a second Dagon. Yep, sir. Get some more laser beams for us. He gets the Yule's initiation from the high ground. He didn't BKB in July. He's doomed up. He's just deleted. The BKB on mid one means he finished off the Axe, and Axe does not have buyback because he bought out the BKB. Mid one gets away, fairly low on health, but still alive, and without the Axe, this defense gets a whole lot trickier. Ace wants the range racks. We'll get rooted with a cold feet on top of him. Definitely a little bit pesky for him to deal with this in Snare, but they did not want to overcommit going for that kill.
They don't have the control hero right now. Axe is missing.
And without the Axe, it's like, yeah, they can't really go in.
Dagon is ready.
Let's see. Can't send those illusions out. You're just going to be feeding gold, man. This Dagon will pay for itself with the illusion kills.
Yeah, if you kill like 26 illusions, it's gonna what even more.
You
the
double
cost
that, right?
of the Dagon
is... you get 50 gold per illusion, so
yes,
you need to kill 52 illusions or something like that. 55.
You need to kill like 80 illusions. That's it. Dagon cost that's Dagon 5. Sorry.
Yes, double the cost of Dagon.
50 illusions. Yeah.
You know that. Give him some time. He'll get there. 35-second cooldown. Oh, Puppy gets away. And as it stands, iG.V will repel Team Secret, who probably want to wait for the next Roshan at this stage. The Axe with the BKB is a problematic hero to deal with in some ways. And they will take out these shrines.
Only gave 40 gold.
Oh, he's not level 25 yet. Yeah. At level 25, they give 50 gold. Puppy. Oh, the tree at Roche. Catches him in place. The Apsor has the snowball, but doesn't get it off because of the silence. Great play from the Night Stalker, stopping the counterplay. Mid one's going to go when he's isolated during the BKB. Miracle. Oh! out of the ice path just barely as they go charging forward. Can they stop any of these TPs? Does not look like it, unfortunately. Perhaps Fata's going to consider swapping over to something like an ensnare creep, although this pack leader's aura is a very strong aura at this stage of the game.
The one play you can go for, get the Aghanim Scepter on Tusk, Axe goes in, even with the BKB, you just kick him out.
Sure. I mean, it's like a pseudo forced up, but your team will then like follow him in though. Maybe you kick the Axe towards your team and then your team will also follow him.
Yeah, so that's like a fear. Someone used fear on your team, so they're falling back to the fountain. We just broke the game, Parker.
New mechanics. Team fear. It's like when your teammates are trying to run in and feed and you can force them back. That's what you need in pub games, I feel.
Yeah, I have a fear tactic. You get Queen of Pain level 25, you get double from Lone Druid, you get Terrorize as well.
And just go all in with the fear.
Yeah, you just can't fight. They're just pushing you out. You're standing in the fountain and they don't let you out.
You need like an Earthshaker there who just fissure blocks the fountain as well. Maybe some Ice Shards even. Like, I don't think Ice Shards is wide enough to block it, unfortunately. But that sounds good. I think you're onto something with this, Drow. Shackle mid, Puppy does not get latched onto with that one, and meanwhile in the backlines, Doom's gone in. He caught the Axe once again. This Axe has been found. Bata may need another Infernal Blade to get this kill. The Axe should tick away, and they've taken out two. BKB wears off, allowing the AA to TP himself home. Bata's not done chasing as he goes looking for more. Come on, Puppy, where's that Dagon, bro? Doesn't need it just yet. Gem drop. He's holding it for the next illusion.
He's almost level 25. That the Ice Pad duration, it's like a better Ravage.
Seriously, there we go, Puppy. Take out those illusions, and last melee Rax is in this mid lane. There's still range Raxes in the side lanes, but see if Secret can press forward. Doesn't look like they want to risk it now. They could easily wait for Roshan to come back, as there's also a shrine even waiting for them if they want to.
Naga should get the heart just to counter the Dagon, so he doesn't get one shot.
Classic Puppy, highest level in the game, and pretty damn good farm, matching the enemy Wind Ranger in terms of net worth, as I believe his Aeon Disc is on the career. Yeah, so even if he gets shackled now, he's not going to get solo killed by the Wind Ranger. Very useful item for him to have.
Yeah, they have nothing to dispel it.
Here you go, iG.V. They are wanting to contest this Roche, which is respawning in 2 seconds time. Super will drop a nice Vortex and scout it out.
Another Hex pick up by Axe on a Lycan. On the first series of the day, he did it.
There it is. The Windrunner away does get Memphis, but he walks into the Ice Path. Blink Call catches out too. Ice Blaster follows this one up. They'll take out Jakiro. Immediate buyback Ace. Forced to scurry away. He's going to Scythe the Vice as Naga's going to pop a sleep. This puts the sleep on cooldown though, and if with Roshan back up, not having sleep is perhaps a big problem for iG.V. They still do have a BKB stall on Axe. Yeah, they need a stall.
Octarine Core lowers the cooldown, 60 seconds only.
They're chasing. Miracle wants the ensnare. Gonna go on mid one instead. The ensnare, nope, gets thrown on Puppy. Blink calling, catches out two, and again, there's no counterplay. They're gonna lose mid one, and Puppy dies back. Can iG.V turn this one? They lose super on the backlines to the Necrobook. Miracle getting brought low from the Necrobooks here. All it's gonna take is a kill on this TA, and iG.V may just be able to turn this game. They lose the Night Stalker to the buyback of the TA here. It looks like In July knows he is in all sorts of trouble. He's got no blink. He's going to go for the call with the Blade Mail. And
that was a prank call.
Oh, man. Well, he may be pranking them, but it's, I think, Secret who have the last laugh in that situation is iG.V. They want to contest this, Roshan. They are not letting it go without a fight. Ranger, shackle shot, gets dodged again, man. Mid one is just so fast with these blinks. Making their life so difficult. 42 minutes into the game, we approach. As Fata looks for a Doom target. He loves finding this Axe. Can he get him once again? He gets him. Fata goes in, finds him, thinks the Lycan Wolf scouting. It's these Lycan Wolves time and time again. Sleep is there. This may keep the Axe alive for a little bit longer. The Doom with the Infernal Blade doesn't look like he's going to tick away. Miracle can't even get the deny. Axe has no buyback. Windranger dead as well. And uh-oh, SpaghettiOs,
No
Team Secret could push forward. They may go for the Roche first. No buyback indeed on either of those two heroes.
Refresher Shard on Doom. So he can Doom 2 targets. He's gonna have enough mana with the Shiva's Guard finished. They're also scouting them out. Did they even de-ward? I'm not sure.
They have.
Was it
They've de-warding a lot of Secret's wards, but it's the Lycan Wolves that keep on scouting for this Doom. Giving him vision of the Axe time and time again. TA has a double damage for this push. Things can't get much worse. And in July, utters the only words he can. Help. As well as some laughter. Well,
Cheese on Lycan.
I can delay with the sleep perhaps, although Miracle does need to get some more mana available, as they will have to pop that right away. What's the play? 10 seconds till Axe and Windranger are back. Does Miracle just... Ooh, he looked like he wanted to just go for a sleep here. Vata goes in. Manta Style is there to help buy him some time, and there is the sleep. 2 more seconds on this Axe. Axe is back, as is the Windranger sec. Does mid one commit to this one? They aren't going to go full and all in on the racks. It looks like Ace is going to hit the buildings while the rest of the team take the fight. Full racks completely destroyed as Team Secret remove the Axe. They go next onto Miracle, who doesn't have too many options to keep himself alive, but the Heart of Tarask is giving him a lot of survivability, and Miracle keeping his team in the game for now. Unfortunately, Ace has managed to take the full lane of racks, got in the dire side mega creeps, and Team Secret, with a 27k gold lead, are poised to take this game. Mid one, not getting latched onto by the shackle shot. May just get himself out of here, even blinks away before he gets caught. Yapsa will be the sacrificial lamb for the retreat. But if mid one
they want to make something happen. They can defend the mega creeps with the Naga Siren. They just need to force a buyback. They're gonna catch mid one. Mid one does not have a buyback, if I'm not mistaken. No buyback for 4 minutes.
Do you go all in?
They need to go all in.
They lost the Windranger though, which makes it a little bit harder. So there's 80 seconds without Windranger. Axe will be coming back alive.
That's not all in. That's 4 out of 5 then.
Okay, they go 80% in. Windranger liked your joke as well, Lacoste. got a very
Naga
polite
Siren?
audience.
Yes. What is Naga Siren even gonna buy?
There's not much you can buy, really, is there? You're kind of peaking in terms of your items. There's nothing really you want to slot out.
I'll pause the game. I'm gonna call No-Tail to see what he should build right now.
I almost just want to hit pause. I don't think MDL would like that.
You can't hit pause. Yeah.
Oh, casters
I've tried once.
Okay, so only the non-caster people can do it, I guess.
Says allies you cannot pause. Dot. Period.
I don't want to test that one. That's what I don't want to get in trouble for. I don't know if I trust you, Lacoste. You're a bit of a troll.
Well, I didn't troll you with with the fog of war, but we were in problem.
You baited me into pushing the Alki as well, though. Then we both got stuck with it. Another rune coming up. Double damage.
Oh, double damage.
Okay. Windranger just respawned and is going to probably run straight for that rune. What can iG.V find? TA still dead, but they weren't able to get anything while the TA was down. What will they get here? Secret just staying on the high ground. Yapsa is in a position to scout out any smokes and potentially be a save. Ooh, they walk over the trap. They are spotted here, back in the mid lane. It looks like the Night Stalker was found as Svanta goes charging forward. He's the one looking for a Doom target. May find it too if he keeps going a little bit deeper. It's Super instead. He doesn't need a Doom. He should be able to get this kill without Super. Incredibly fast with the Ice Vortex, but will not be enough to keep him alive. And neither of those heroes have buyback, unfortunately.
Yeah, this doesn't feel right anymore. It was okay for them to rush mid right away, just keep sending the illusions on the side, but the problem is Windranger was dead. I mean, even if she was not, they still have tier 2 tower on the mid. They don't have too much damage.
Looks like Night Stalker's buyback just came back up. And we'll see if they can do anything about this defense. Secret don't have to go for this if they don't want to. Top lane. Mid one. He has no buyback, by the way. Counter initiation from Yapsor looking for the Wind Ranger kill. Doom comes out once again. It's on the Axe. Sleep is there, though, to help buy them some time. Wind Ranger's going to buy back and try and take this fight. Miracle has an ensnare. Doesn't look like they've got the detection back in the mid lane. Ace, DK being away. Looks like he used that to get out of the ensnare, and despite buying back, it doesn't seem iG.V can get any kills from it.
Yeah, Seeker's not gonna risk anything. They're gonna wait for mid one to spawn and have a buyback once he's out.
Yeah, it even feels like they're gonna wait for a Roshan right now. His respawn coming soon. What fun talents are we looking at? 600 HAL hero health during nighttime. That is how you beat a Night Stalker. Everyone gets plus 600 health. Oh, it's more than that, right? It's, yeah, plus 800 health during nighttime.
Yes, everyone is 25 on side of Team Secret besides Templar Assassin.
Nice. Well, fun stuff as everyone gets mighty, mighty tanky when that HAL is used. Wait, so the way you get double at night, does that mean everyone gets plus 1600 health during nighttime?
Yes. Yes.
I was like, I think I'm understanding this correctly.
I saw it in one of the previous series. It's just insane. They lost the game, but still, you see heroes that normally don't have that amount of the HP. Suddenly, they have 3.5k HP on a support hero.
That is a good level 25 talent against a Night Stalker. If it's between that or plus 3 wolves, definitely you're taking the entire team gets plus 1600 health talent.
Yeah, some of the talents like are no-brainers. What are 3 wolves gonna do? What is that?
Rat to victory? I don't know. They're mobile observer wards, I guess. But yeah, definitely it's not a game changer. What Naga get? Naga got the minus armor.
Feels like Ice has some kind of fetish on spawning multiple animals on level 25. Beastmaster also summoned 2 hawks, 3 hawks, whatever. It's just, I don't know. No one picked it probably ever unless they misclicked.
Yeah. In a different life, he was a zookeeper or something. When called the BKB, he gets doomed. They want Ace, but the snowball save is there. The Doom comes out. They've caught Miracle as well with the other one. I believe that was the Refresher Shard. As Axe is doomed, Naga is doomed, and iG.Vitality, they are doomed. Naga Siren may escape this one, but not sure it's going to count for too much. Sleep TP, 0 buybacks. Surely this is GG. I didn't see the HAL, man. I feel like I let us down. I forgot to click the heroes with HAL. 7 seconds. There'll be another
7
HAL.
seconds. Let's see it.
Let's see it. Yeah, they need it. Ace is dying. Ace, you can't die. Buyback for the HAL.
No, it's daytime.
God damn it, Lacoste. They had one job. Use the HAL. He's not going to get the full nighttime HAL, but come on, at least use it once more. Here we go. Use your spells. There's the HAL. Everyone gets 800 health, and with that, iG.Vitality will be 2-0'd.
Alright, this game lasted way longer than it should. At one point it felt like they could get a win, but it feels like we go back to the point where Axe does not have that BKB in the fights. And they don't have enough damage output because he's always thrown in the air with the Dual Scepter.
Yeah. And even once the BKB came out, it was like there was too many Dooms flying around, the scouting, he kept getting caught out. It was fun while it lasted, but I don't want to see too many more of these Naga Siren games, Lacoste.
Yeah, I'm also down for no Naga Sirens games for another 1.5, 3 years. It just doesn't feel right. This is like a rat strat, and I'm not a big fan of it. Just play some dotes.
Yeah, this patch is all about playing dotes, running at enemies, using spells, fighting, killing, and Naga Siren as a carry with Radiance, not that hero. play it as a support, use the sleep for some big wombo combo. Maybe not like this, but iG.V, they tried something different. They're versing Team Secret. It was going to be a hard ask anyways to get the win. They lose the series, and that will take us to our final best of 2 for today. LGD versus VGJ Storm. Oh, that's a good one. NA Dota, VGJ Storm's been on a rise, while LGD has been absolutely fantastic, winning Epicenter just a couple weeks ago. So we're going to take a break and come back, get a glass of water, stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm going to do right now, and we'll have our final 2 games for you in just a jiffy.